Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Claude and the Banstas on this Sunday afternoon for Newcastle versus Arsenal, and we are live.
Thomas! It's up for grabs now! Thomas! Right at the end! And it's Tony Adams put through by Steve Ball. Would you believe it? Pierre is in for Arsenal and sweeps it home. It's bergkamp. Magnificent. Stripped it away from Claude. Henry! And it's Arsenal. Arsenal, let's see. It's my fun, it's time to go.
Good afternoon, everyone. Like I said, it's Arsenal versus Newcastle today, and obviously we've got the gorgeous-looking Diesel with us today. How you doing, Diesel? Hope you're well, mates.
It's big grin from ear to ear. Yeah, not bad, mate. I was just saying to you, I was just having a lay down, Sunday day of rest. It's chucking it down outside, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, it's throwing it down here, mate. But yeah, I was having a lay down. I was just so close to dozing off till, and I thought, no, Arsenal, got a stream to do. Got to see the guys in the chat. So I stayed awake. Come on. Exactly. And here we are.
Exactly, mate.
Hope everybody's well.
Yeah, I hope everyone's well. Do you want to do a few shout-out, mate? Yeah,
why not? Let's start from the top. Tony Blackwell. Hope you're well, mate. Ricardo's in the chat. Come on. My guy Jake. We've got James Dunlop. Who else have we got? Essex Hammers come back. Come on. Warren's Team Talk. Warren, the man who takes no prisoners. Subscribe to Warren's channel, by the way, guys. I'm going to mention this every single stream. Come on, we all look after one another here. So, yeah, please subscribe to him. Who else have we got? We also have TTV N7 Gamer 69. Hope you're well. Liam Vince is in the chat. George Casimiro's in the chat. I hope I pronounced that right, mate. Sorry if I haven't. Steve RFC7. David Brent, a.k.a. the Brentmaster General. Yeah. Mike England's in the chat. Hope you're well, Mike. And I think that's about it. Oh, hang on. Omar's in the chat. EZ Scotty. DJ EZ. Yep. Joshua Collins in the chat. And Bradley Byrne. AJ Bye as well. Hope you guys are good. Danny Cook as well. My mate Danny. Hope you're good.
Excellent. Hope everyone's well. I'm glad to see you all back. Let's get the team news. Team news is Matt Ryan in goal. Bellerin right back. David Luiz, Gabriel and Xhaka at left back. El Neni, Ceballos, Odegaard, Willian, Aubameyang, and Martinelli. What is your thoughts on the team, Diesel?
Xhaka at left back, you said, yeah?
Xhaka at left back, yep.
Oh, man. God, this is a manager who's really trying to get sacked. Tell it's irrelevant, mate. It's for me. I said to you before, I don't place too much emphasis on the lineup. It's all about what's up here, whether they want it or not. A lot of people are saying that the league is done with. Maybe they're right. But at the end of the day, it's still a game. It's still a game, and it's a game we should go into. We're old school, aren't we? We want to be going into every game with the right mindset, the correct mindset, and try to win it. Whilst the season's still going on, they have to get it in their heads that there are still certain things to play for. If we get a win today and we get a convincing win, it's that motivation we need and that little bit of consistency to take into Thursday's game. And also, as well, people are saying about top four, whatever. Look, at the end of the day, job is to try and finish as high up in the table as possible. And a win today would go quite a bit of a way to going to do that. Yeah. So if the season's done, mate, and there's today's a dead rubber and there's nothing to play for. To be quite honest with you, I don't know why the players have turned up in the first place. They must just write it off. So whilst they're there, go and win it. Win the damn thing, So, but yeah, lineup wise, the midfield, I'm not impressed with the midfield. It looks very defensive. Ceballos, I think it's been confirmed the other day that he won't be here in the summer. He's going back. So exactly. But in saying that, his heart's not really here now, is it? He knows he's going. So God knows what he's going to do. He's been out of form anyway. He's been poor this season. El Neni, he's a window wiper, mate, sideways and backwards. There's no real drive going forward. So that tells me today, looking at that lineup, there's not really going to be a lot of goals in this. We'll come to our score predictions very soon, I'm sure. But yeah, to be honest, doesn't fill me with confidence, if I'm honest, mate. But that's just me. What do you think?
Look, I totally agree with 3/4 of what you said, to be honest, Diesel. Look, I can understand why a lot of people ain't really got up for this game because there's not really much to play for. But at the same token, like you said, Diesel, there's still an outside chance that, we can finish, 8th or 7th or whatever. So we need to go for it still. We need to still go for it. We need to win, get some confidence in this team going into next Thursday's match. Obviously, the biggest game of our season coming up on Thursday. So, win breeds winning, hopefully. And I know that it ain't the right team, but and this half of these players won't play on Thursday night. But still, at the end of the day, we still need to win, mate. On the lineup, Xhaka at left back again. I'm not happy with that whatsoever. That's totally putting bellerin in at right back. I understand that he wants to change it a bit for Thursday night. I totally understand that. Totally get that. Do you know what I mean? So bellerin coming in today, I'm not really got a big problem with that. El Neni coming in midfield, I'm not happy with that whatsoever. Like you said, sideways, defensive. Ceballos being there, he ain't going to be playing Thursday, thank God, because obviously he got sent off. So I'm not really bothered about him playing today, to be honest. I think we could have had a couple of other ones, but Willian, I'm not really interested in Willian starting either. So, but hopefully if he starts today, it means he's not going to get anywhere near Thursday night team. So that's another good thing. But at the end of the day, again, Diesel, it's a game. We need 3 points and we need to go and win it. It's as simple as that. Doesn't matter if it's better, if it's another manager, whatsoever. It's still Arsenal at the end of the day, and we still need to go out and get 3 points, mate.
Yeah, look, it's a game tell. I don't care if it's a pre-season friendly. It's a game. They have to get it into their heads, right? That the minute they step onto a pitch to play a game of football, irrelevant what competition it is, it's a game of football, and and it needs to be won. You've travelled all that way, right? Win it. We're playing against a poor side. Let's have it right. Newcastle are a poor side. They're a poor side. And normally, years gone by, we'd be looking at this thinking, this is more or less without being too arrogant. It's a guaranteed 3 points. Now we're turning up playing this poor side, and we're sort of thinking, I don't know about today. I don't know. It's going to be tight. That just shows how far we've fallen, if I'm honest with you. Obviously the confidence would have been low after last week. They need to try and put that right today and win. And when I say win, I'm not on about scraping the win, I'm on about a convincing win. Take something with you into Thursday's game. Yeah. Right. Newcastle ain't great. Let's be real. They're a poor side. So really, let's be honest. We should be winning this. We should be winning this today, and winning it convincingly as well. Right. Joe Willock's been playing really well for them, but obviously, he'll be. I don't think, obviously the rules and he can't play today because obviously against his parent club. So really, he's probably been their most informed player in the last several weeks. With him out the side, really, what else have they got? So we should come on, we should.
I think we should be winning, mate. I think we should be winning. These players need to step up now. They need to, if anything, Diesel, let's be honest, they need to make a fight for their place for Thursday night if they really wanted to. If they had an outstanding game, one of these players, they could possibly, work their way into the team on Thursday night. So that's, if I was a player, that's what I would be wanting to do. Making sure that my name is down on that fucking team sheet for Thursday night, mate.
I think you say, mate, these players, they're not like us, Tel. They, some of these players, no matter what happens today, you know, a lot of these players are guaranteed a game on Thursday. So it just goes to show. You know what? It's funny because you say that. We could have said the same thing against Everton. Yeah. Right? That was the game before the first leg. And yet, when you see how poor we were in that game, that sort of tells you, doesn't it, that they don't want it, Tel. They don't want it. You know, it's very hard. Week after week, we've got to really try and pump ourselves up, you know, to do these watchalongs. And it's just, this club, they're just making it harder and harder for us to have that motivation because, you know, you just don't know what you're going to get with this team. One week, they turn up. The next week, they don't. And it's like, which Arsenal are we going to get today? You know, if it's the Arsenal who do turn up, then I'm, you know, fully convinced we should have this game wrapped up by half time. But you just don't know what you're going to get with this team. For me, this is what I say, like the lineups are like irrelevant. I've seen poor lineups win games. I've seen really good lineups, the ones I wanted,
lose.
Lock up in the game, and you know, they're terrible. So for me, it doesn't really matter. It's all about, it's the psyche, mate. I've always said that. It's up here. It's whether they want it or not. Unfortunately, mate, in my opinion, a lot of that comes down to the manager. But
just quickly read out these couple of super chats just before we lose them.
I was just going to say, El Keo, thank you very much, mate. Really generous of you. Really nice of you. Thank you very much. El Keo has put Xhaka at left back means one thing: crack open the vodka. Or in my case, a cup of coffee. But strong.
For once, I can join everyone for once.
Oh yeah, you're not working tonight, are you?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? I'm
on the weekend. Nice one.
What I should have said just a minute ago, Diesel, is super chat, Diesel, super chat.
Super chat. Yeah, but Leno, getting a quick super chat in before the start of the game. Thank you very much, Bert. He's put, why can't Saka go left back so Xhaka in midfield? I'll do you one better, mate. Why can't we put a left back in from our under 18s or whoever it is who plays in our reserves?
Why can't we put Cedric there?
Yeah. So you're saying about Bellerin. What Cedric got to do to get a game?
I don't know.
You know, Callum Chambers has been playing there recently. Why can't we put Cedric?
We're just about to kick off these all on my screen anyway. I don't know about you, but let's get our predictions in quickly before it starts. What are you going for, mate?
I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
Just kicked off. So I will press play on the button. Hopefully the time will start. And you let me know when you arrive at the tune.
Yeah.
I'm going to go. You know what? I'm going to go. I think that we should be going out and winning this, like you said. So I'm going to go 3-1 Arsenal. I'm hoping that Martinelli shows up today and shows what he's got and puts in a great performance. So I'm going to go 3-1 Arsenal.
Yeah, 3-1, yeah?
Yeah, Bert Leno's going 4-1 Arsenal. Warren's going 2-0 Newcastle. Newcastle? Nearly went to there. Newcastle, 2-0 Warren's going. Obviously, Arsenal, we're playing in our red and white kit today, even though we're at St James's Park. And we're kicking from left to right. And we've got a free kick on this left-hand side.
I'm on 30 seconds, Tel. 30, 31, 32.
All right, you're 30 seconds, about 35 seconds behind. So pause it. Tell me when you're on 108, mate.
All right.
Lone Star, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. We're going 1-1. Randy Viper's in the building. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. James Sam 1-1. Danny Cook said, I'll go 2-0 Arsenal. Memory Bubble is going 1-1. Randy's going 1-0. We will win 1-0, I think he's going. Liam Sam 3-1. Hope you're well, Liam. David, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. 2-1 Arsenal is going.
106, 107, 108, 109, 110.
Excellent. So we are together, boy. We are together.
Lovely.
Don't know more. There's a 1-1 he's going for. Deanie W is going 3-1. Rob is going 3-0. So we've got a few confident people in. Let's see what happens. Right, come on now, Arsenal. Arsenal's got the ball now on this left-hand side, just inside Newcastle's half. Ceballos now on this left-hand side, running down the pitch, plays it into the box, but there's no one there. And Newcastle try and bring it away. Good interception there by Elneny. But Newcastle have managed to get the ball away. But Elneny's run it back. Bellerin, Odegaard, bellerin on this right-hand side. And we're just on the halfway line at the moment. David Luiz. David Luiz goes with a long ball across field onto this left-hand side to Martinelli. Martinelli inside the box, plays it in the box. Aubameyang tried to get it and controlled it, but he couldn't. And now it's gone straight to Newcastle's keeper. How you doing, bad boy? I hope you well, mate. Thanks very much. Thanks for joining us. I don't know where Bannigan is. Where is Bannigan? Randy Viper's asked. Diesel.
Oh, I don't know, mate. No idea. Signed his contracts, he's gone missing.
Yeah, Woodlock can't play in this game, can he?
No.
That's bloody good for us because the last two games, I think, he's come on a sub. He scored right late on in the last minutes, hasn't he? So,
yeah, he's playing well for him. He's playing well for him. He's scored a few goals from him, hasn't he?
Oh.
All right, Bellerin with the throw to David Luiz. Good to see. The one thing I do agree with is putting in Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
No, he seems like a good, safe goalkeeper, to be honest. So would you be happy if we signed him as our number 2 goalkeeper, Diesel?
Yeah.
Poor Gabriel. Gabriel running right down the line here. Plays it over. Martinelli plays it into Bellerin in the middle of the pitch. Gabriel just outside, shoots, but intercepted by Newcastle. That's all right. Because Ceballos has won it back deep in Newcastle's half. Ceballos over on this right-hand side to Willian. Into Odegaard, back to Willian. Willian in the middle to Elneny. Back to Ceballos. What a poor ball by Ceballos, but it goes right back to Matt Ryan.
Christ, he does that a lot, doesn't he, Ceballos?
Yeah, I'm like I said, I mean, that last half of the first season when we won the FA Cup, he looked a good player, but this season for me, nah. Oh, what a great ball. Bellerin on the right-hand side inside the box. Played it across the ball, he has missed it. Comes to Elneny. Yes! Get in there.
Good goal. Good
goal. Get
Very
in there.
good goal. Good goal.
5 minutes gone. Newcastle 0, Arsenal 1. And the unlikely goal scorer, Elneny, scores.
Yeah. I can't even knock that. That was a really good goal. I'll tell you what, though. Good ball from David Luiz.
Oh, what a great ball. Great ball.
Well played from Bellerin as well. Making the run. Yeah, made the run. Got it across.
I'm just trying to... was it a deflection of... Because he shot, didn't he? No, he just totally missed it, didn't he, Aubameyang? But that's a good goal, I know, from Elneny. You've got to give him that.
Yeah.
Wow, Arsenal Manic, how you doing? He's saying Elneny's first ever goal in the Premier League.
Oh, I'll tell you, if I was a Newcastle fan, I'd be looking at the keeper a little bit there. He got an hand to it, didn't he?
Yeah. We should get some T-shirts made up saying we was there, Diesel. We was here on the Watchalong.
Yeah. It's like John Jensen, isn't it? We were there. We saw it.
Well, that's a good start, Diesel. Good start in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah. It's a good start. It's a good start, but listen, these are poor. Let's tell. I'm not being negative or nothing like that. Newcastle were poor. Listen, do you remember what I said to you a couple of weeks back on the stream? Yeah, Arsenal for me, right, are like flat track bullies. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying, right? When we're playing a team like Newcastle, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if we beat them 2-3-0 here. It's when we play a decent team, right? We get found out. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so far, mate, 1-0 up, 5 minutes gone. Or 7 minutes now.
One for you here, Diesel.
But then I'm very worried with this frauding goal. He must be the Newcastle keeper. Come on, Burn. I'm assuming you'll be sending us in quite a few super chats today, mate, seeing as this is going to be a game. I would assume you ain't got much to do. Well, he's on the bench, isn't he? So, yeah.
No, exactly. Newcastle put the ball in, and Matt Ryan goes down low and saves the ball, the cross. Well done, Matt Ryan. His first touch of the ball.
Lovely. Wilson, hope you're well, Wilson. Hope you're good, mate. Let's say Forza's in the chat. Hope you're well, Forza. Hope you're good, mate. Spencer Davis, Tranmere fan. Hope you're well, Spence. Hi, everyone. Hope you're good, James.
Come on, Bellerin. Bellerin on this right-hand side. Oh, that's it. Williams kept on side. He's on this right-hand side, plays it back to Odegaard. Odegaard brings it into the middle of the pitch, into aubameyang. Back to El Neni. On this left-hand side. Martinelli now. Martinelli running. Oh, he's just unlucky. He's unlucky, but Newcastle intercepts it and puts it out for a throw-in for Arsenal on this left-hand side. On the halfway line now with Gabriel. Into El Neni. El Neni. See, look, he should have drove it forward there, but he'd gone backwards instead. David Luiz, he's gone with another long ball right across field on this left-hand side to Martinelli.
Oh, great. Good ball. Good ball.
Yeah. Shakar's give it away. And now Newcastle are bringing it upfield.
What is he doing?
That's all right. He's won the ball back. Come on. Odegaard. Into aubameyang to Willian. Willian gives it to Bellerin on this right-hand side. Odegaard. El Neni. Well, he's gone backwards, obviously. Gabriel gets it forward on this left-hand side to Ceballos. Into Odegaard, back to Ceballos. That was unlucky. I think he was hoping that Martinelli was running on past him there, but he goes out for a throw-in deep in Newcastle's half, right by the corner flag on this left-hand side. Xhaka going to take this throw in. Picked up by Martinelli. Crosses the ball into the middle. Oh, Newcastle clear it. Only to Ceballos. Who was that? Who shot? Oh, Bellerin, but he's put it out. He's put it out for a goal kick.
Someone tell Randy Viper to stop being hostile towards me. AJ, hope you're well, mate. Big up Diesel and Terry. I hope next Friday goes well. Rest in peace, Claude. Thank you very much, mate.
Thanks, AJ. Thank you very much, mate.
Eileen's in the chat. Eileen, Nick Fairnane. Come on, the Gunners. Oh, I so wish I could enlarge that picture so I can see your boat. But, hope you well, darling. Hope you well. Come on, Spencer. I sped to come and watch you fellas from my game. Banstas for life. Come on.
Thank you very much, Spencer. I love it, mate. Love it.
Good one, mate. Nice one. Top man.
Come on, William. Pressure. That's it. Go on. Now pressure in aubameyang. Good pressure in his first half at the moment. We're keeping it up.
Exactly, Manic. Totally agree with you, mate.
What's that, mate?
If you want to see committed players, get young players between 18 and 24 and put them on £10 an hour wages. They will do more than Aubameyang and Willian. Young and hungry, mate. That's the way forward. Young and hungry. And South American as well. We need to tap into that market.
Newcastle have got a free kick here, halfway in Arsenal's half.
Steve Bruce loves a kebab, apparently. Who doesn't?
You know what? I can never understand about Steve Bruce. Why he's never, ever, ever. Oh, the ball's just come in the box, and it's gone out for. Oh no, Xhaka's kept it in play now. Run it downfield. Come on, Martinelli. Go on. Plays it into Xhaka. Xhaka gives it to Elneny. Elneny gives it to Bellerin, who crosses the halfway line now on his right-hand side. Gives it to Willian. Willian running down the wing. Plays it into Bellerin. Bellerin into Odegaard. Back to Willian. Oh, and he's played it back to David Luiz. David Luiz to Odegaard on his right-hand side. Gives it back to David Luiz. He's going to go across field to Xhaka on his left-hand side. Who gives it to Martinelli. Martinelli running down the wing. He's gone past his player. Martinelli crosses the ball in. Aubameyang. Oh, unlucky. Well played by Martinelli there. The one thing that I can never understand about Steve Bruce, Diesel, why has he never got his nose done?
Never got his what, sorry?
His nose.
Oh. Well, boxer nose, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't understand it. You know what I mean? You know, I can understand maybe why you're playing still and all that, but since he's been a manager, I can't understand why he just ain't it done. It's just all over the place when you look at it.
Some people ain't got no class still. Brucey bonus.
Brucey bonus.
Arsenal Manic. Terry, I was hoping Brucey would win this so we can swap him for Arteta, but it seems he's not good enough. What do you think?
I wouldn't have Stevie Bruce, that's for sure.
Big up to Tommy Tucker. Hope you all, Tommy, mate. Tommy's put old signed Bert Leno for Chelsea. You lot disrespect him way too much. You reckon? Well, yeah? I think a lot of fans are just still bitter, mate, at the fact, though, Tommy, that we had a better keeper and we sold him. Really, when you look at it, we sold him for peanuts. It's true, though, isn't it, Till? Aston Villa, they could sell him at the end of the season and probably do what? More than double what they paid.
Yeah,
more.
I totally agree with that. We did sell him for not a lot of money at all.
Exactly. Got to have Tavole. What's that? Tavole with it, Diesel. Or it ain't a kebab. Tavole. You heard of that? What's that?
No, I've not heard of that. What is Tavole?
Tell me what that is, Dave. If it's chili sauce, then yes, I agree.
Oh, chili! You got to have chili sauce, man.
Exactly. Default dude, don't I, mate? Default. Do you know what, Default? I owe you an apology because I think you put a super chat in the last stream we did. I think I put it up, but I don't think we read it out, mate. So I do apologise for that. Sorry. But he's put here, hi Diesel and Terry, what do you think about Eck buying Arsenal? That's the Spotify.
Yeah.
The Spotify guy. Well, listen, mate, he says he's an Arsenal fan. Yeah, well, he says he's Arsenal fan. He's Arsenal obsessed. Got to be very careful though, because there's no point in. You know what? It's like the Wenger thing, Tal. This is what I said to you, isn't it? We were, by the end of it, we were so desperate to get rid of him, we would have taken anyone.
Yeah.
Right? But it's not. That's not the way to go. Sometimes, you know, we're so desperate to get rid of Kroenke, but how do we know that whoever comes in next is going to be just as bad or worse? So I think, listen, we need to know what his plans are, and he needs to be vetted properly. Yeah. And if he is an Arsenal fan, and that is true, then already that's a step in the right direction for me. But he's got to put his money where his mouth is.
Diesel, I'm going to say them famous words. Show me the evidence. It's just paper talk at the moment. When I see something concrete, then maybe I start to get a little bit excited. But at the moment, do I think that there's anything in it? If I'm being honest, truthful, no, I don't, mate.
Oh, yeah. I don't believe nothing until it's confirmed. It's the same as when we're linked to players. Until they're holding up the Arsenal shirt, then I'll believe. Mohammed Dafa Mustafa. Go on, that rhymes. Mohammed Dafa Mustafa. I'm Gooners from Indonesia. Mohammed, hope you're well, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much for joining us, mate.
Spencer Davis again. Spencer Davis, blimey, tell relation of yours. There's some good left backs at Arsenal, young lads. I agree, Diesel. Loving the stream. Great to see Terry on the booze on a Sunday. Well deserved. Come on, Tell.
Thank you, Spencer. Thank you. For that, I'm going to have another drink, another drop. Thank you, mate, Spencer.
Lovely. Got Seamus Morris, per usual, in the chat. Seamus, love you, mate. Hope you're well. Bert Leno. No, he's getting a bit defensive now. I'm going to post a compilation of my greatest ever saves to prove it.
Left hand side, put the ball in the middle. Outside the box. Shoot. Oh, my. Oh, God. Bloody hell. I thought he put that well wide, but it looked like... I don't know if he shot that into the floor here, Maximus.
Oh, let's have a look at that. That looked like that was a right good save, though, from Matt Ryan.
It looked like it was going wide, and then all of a sudden that Matt Ryan saved it.
More to the point, why is Matt Ryan out so far from goal?
Yeah. It looks like he kicks it into the floor here. Let's have
good
a look.
save. Good save.
I don't know what he's done there. Well, that was a mad shot.
Good save.
Corner here for Newcastle. On its left-hand side, corner. In comes the corner now. Corner comes in. Oh, well done, Matt Ryan. Gets up there and punches it away. Aubameyang's got the ball at the moment. Gives it back to Gabriel, who moves it upfield to the halfway line. Come on, pressure it. Come on, Martinelli, pressure it. Unlucky. Keep the pressure on. 20 minutes gone here. Still Newcastle 0, Arsenal 1.
Big up to Dane. Dane W. Hope you well, Dane. Dane's put he was on American Business Channel the other day talking about how he has the funds now and he's made an offer to the Cronkies. Oh, he's actually confirmed to saying that, yeah? Oh, okay. I can't see Cronkies selling. Listen, he'd have to pay 10 times over the odds for them to even consider it. Why would they? But they're looking at it long term. I still think this Super League thing is going to happen eventually, and I reckon they're holding on to the club purely for that. But I could be wrong.
Yeah. Shaka's just been booked here, and rightly so. Shaka's on a yellow card.
Jonathan Calvert's in the chat. Jonathan, hope you well, mate. Would you take Max Aarons or Tariq Lamptey? Preferably Lamptey, mate, but I'd be more than happy with Max Aarons as well. I'll take either. Or do you know, sorry, take both.
One. Let's be greedy.
Oh, exactly, yeah. But if I had to pick one, John, I'm taking Lamptey, mate.
Ball comes in and David Luiz gets an header on the free kick. And we win a free kick from Odegaard. Halfway in our own half.
Good save, proper keeper. Come on, Lone Star. He's decent, Matt Ryan. I'm telling you. You know what it is? Because he's not a fancy name, he's not a household name, people are very quick to mock him. But I'll tell you, he's a good, hard-working keeper. He's a good, honest keeper. And sometimes you'll always need that. Does the simple things. Not interested in doing anything fancy. Just goes about his job, as you know, in a quiet way. Just goes about his business. That's all we want. That's what he does. Good keeper. Also helps when you can speak the lingo. Isn't it, Jill?
Sure does, mate. It sure does. Come on now, Arsenal. Xhaka on his left-hand side, just inside Newcastle's half. Gives it to Gabriel. Gabriel gives it to David.
Big up Max on Lee. Everyone, Max.
How you doing, Max? Hope you're well.
James Caulfield. Everyone, James. Offer is 1.8 billion at present. Okay. Not enough.
I don't think I just can't see them selling, to be honest. Really can't see them selling. I wish they do. I hope they do. You know what I mean? I really hope they do, but I just can't see them doing it.
I hope that if Eck does buy the club, that he has enough to invest in rebuilding the club, because it needs a massive overhaul, top to bottom. Yeah, fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Arsenal isn't worth more than 2 billion. It's a cracking offer. Several seasons out of Europe and the pandemic, Arsenal isn't worth more than 1 billion. But this parasite will ask for more. Greed. Yep, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll ask for more because he can probably get more.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly, Diesel, kind of how Martinez went under the radar. Yep.
Exactly. The thing is that, you know, if he did... Oh, what a ball from David Luiz. Unlucky to Willian. There's still pressure on here, though, on this right-hand side. Newcastle trying to get rid of it. Oh, well done, bellerin. David Luiz. Willian puts the ball in the middle. Aubameyang. Oh, God's sakes. Gone out for a goal kick again. Yeah, no, look, for me, if he was going to sell it, Diesel, you know what I mean, there would be some sort of price, if you know what I mean, going out there and what he wants for it. But I just don't think he wants to sell, if you know what I mean. You'd have some idea of how much he would want if he wanted to sell, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. If he was, you see, if you look at Mike Ashley at Newcastle, yeah, right, we all know he wants to sell, right? So he'll have his people going out there filtering through the kind of price he wants, yeah. Yeah. The Cronkies would be doing the same. So on the surface, they'd be saying, or keeping their mouth shut, really. Oh, you know, we don't need to sell, blah blah blah. But they'd have their media team sort of putting out certain figures in the market, just obviously for interested buyers. So I'm saying, yeah. So, but the fact that they're not even doing that, it just tells me they're looking at this long-term sale. They're making some. It's a cash cow.
Yeah,
it's a cash cow. You know, as a businessman, it's going to take a ridiculous offer for them to even consider it, let alone accept it. I'm on about consider it.
Exactly.
You know.
Listen, I mean, you know, as you just said, if you look at it from a business side, Diesel, you know what I mean? Then he's not a billionaire for no reason. So he must be good at business. Let's be honest. If we owned a club, you would want as much as you could get for it if you were selling it. That's just facts. Obviously, yeah. we just want him out of our club and things like that because we love Arsenal. That, you know what I mean? Arsenal's in our blood. But if you look at it just from the business point of view, because he hasn't got an affiliation to Arsenal. Let's be real, he hasn't. So, as a businessman, the only way that you make money and become more of a billionaire is by selling it for more money than you bought it for.
Yeah. No, so listen, if it were me or you, let's be honest. So, you know, we're talking as fans right now, but you know, if we was him, it's all about you know, trying to get as much. What's the term? You know, trying to get as much bang for your buck as possible. Do you know what I'm saying? He's holding on to it. You know, this whole thing with the Super League tell just went to show, in my opinion, that was the whole reason he bought the club, because he knew that years to come, something like that will happen. And when it does, oh my God, is he going to be quids in? Now, obviously, it's had bad press, and as a result, a lot of teams have pulled out. I've not heard one team yet come out and say, you know, it's never going to happen. We will never, ever enter into something like that. So consider us, you know, permanently or whatever. All right, it's been shelved for now. That's how I look at it. It's been put aside for now. But trust me, this will be revisited later on.
Of course,
and that's why I think he's holding on.
Yeah,
because he knows.
You're totally right, Diesel. You're totally right.
Yeah,
And look,
he knows.
hold up, Newcastle just in the box on this left-hand side. Still on the box. Arsenal. The ball comes across. Bellerin gets his head on it, and Martinelli pushes it out for a throw-in. Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, right, I don't understand why. Let's look at it from a business side, Diesel. First of all, right, you've got someone coming in, and you've got someone saying, right, if you win the Champions League, you're going to get 120 million. If you come and play in our competition, you're going to get 450 million. It's not rocket science. No. It's not rocket science. You know what I mean? Let's be real. The only flaw that was with the Super League, in my opinion, the ball comes into the box, but it's gone too long. The only flaw for me was that obviously there was no relegation and no promotion. If they would have had that, then I don't think a lot of fans would have a lot of problem with it. That's a bad ball by Odegaard. He could have had Martinelli in, but Ceballos has got the ball, plays it over on this right-hand side to Willian. Willian's got a bit of space. Plays a good ball into Bellerin, who's in the box. Bellerin, why didn't he let that go out for a corner? Willian, back to Odegaard. Odegaard, right across goal to Xhaka. Xhaka with the left foot. Oh, what a save. What a good save.
A good save, wasn't it? Yeah, when you see the highlight of that, even better. Great save.
Great save. Yeah, a corner to Arsenal. Yeah, if you look at it from that point of view, do you know what I mean? The downside of it was obviously no relegation and no promotion, which was silly. Silly idea. Absolute stupid idea. Why on earth they come up with that idea, I don't know. That's down to them. But if you listen to what they said, that's 3 years in the making, Diesel. And let's be honest, like I said to you before, I can remember talks going on about the Super League since I've known about football. It's cleared off the line by El Neni again.
Yeah.
Good corner, El Neni with an header, cleared off the line. Martinelli, just outside the box, tries to curl it in, and it's gone wide of the goal.
Yeah, so look, Seamus has said it best. I mean, like, they're in a similar situation, really. I want FSG out at Liverpool because of this Super League rubbish, but they won't sell up either. These owners are making too much money off these clubs to sell up. It's a cash cow. That's what I'm saying. It's
Martinelli on this left-hand side. Play Aubameyang. No, he's running. He played Aubameyang in on this left-hand side inside the box. Cross comes in. Just over Martinelli's head. Ceballos has got it. El Neni. Back to Ceballos. And unfortunately, at the moment, we've got David Luiz, who's going to kick the ball. No, is he going to? Ceballos has gone down with injured.
Oh, how many run?
That would have been a good goal from Aubameyang and Martinelli there. That was got great link-up play.
Right, he's been booked. Almiron, tell yellow card.
Just looking. I don't know really. I mean, look, in today's the way today goes.
No, I mean, do the yellow card thing.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Talk about a lack of communication there. I don't know, Diesel, in today's society, showing evidence.
I mean, I don't think that would have been a yellow card.
Can we please smash the likes, people? I'm not quite sure if someone could tell me what we're on at the moment. But could we also like, share, subscribe? Let everybody know. Get it out there. Get the word out. Let's grow this. Come on.
Well done, Matt Ryan. El Nini to Bellerin. Bellerin to Willian. Back to David Luiz.
Cheers, Warren.
Come on, man. Well, half hour gone, Diesel. Still Newcastle 0, Arsenal 1. What's your thoughts on the game so far?
Yeah, it's all right. It's not. We've scored the goal. I don't know. There's not really been any. Well, there's not been many clear-cut chances, to be honest with you. Newcastle, in my opinion, are starting to find their rhythm a little bit in the game. You notice that? What we tend to do, if we're the ones who score first, we don't tend to go for the kill, do we? We get the goal when it's like we're, that'll do us, and we just sort of retreat backwards a little bit, and we just put the onus is then on the team to start coming out of their shell a bit more, start passing the ball around and get comfortable. That's what I feel is happening here, Tel. We got the first goal after 5 minutes. That should be right, guys. Let's get another couple more. Let's get this wrapped up by half time. But for some reason, we just don't do that. We revert back into our shell. I don't get it. Be greedy. Do you know what I'm saying? Just go for the kill.
Yeah, no, I agree, mate.
But yeah, that's just. Good chat. Well done, all the mods in the chat. Well done. So we've got some wrong uns in here tonight. But we have the best mods, don't we, Tel? So you know what?
Exactly.
No worries at all. No worries. Well done, guys. Thank you. Tel, leave it out, Tel. Come on. I know the game's boring, but come on. Big up, James. Love you, mate. Mr. Dunlop.
Brilliant.
Come on. No worries, guys. We've got this. Come on, James.
Come on, Ceballos. Just outside the box. Oh, come on. He played it into aubameyang, but he didn't even get there. Still got a chance, though, on this left-hand side. Xhaka into Ceballos. Ceballos plays the ball out on this right-hand side to Odegaard. Bellerin. Ceballos.
Yeah, for a corner.
Martinelli. Yeah.
What's his name? Was he injured? Blimey, I thought that was Dele Alli then. Looks like him, doesn't it? That Murphy. Blimey. What's his name? The Callum Wilson. Is he injured?
No, he's on, isn't he?
Is he playing? I haven't seen him.
Yeah, he's there with aubameyang.
Oh, yeah. Bloody hell. Joe, I've not heard his name throughout this half.
William with the corner, puts it in. David Luiz, back. Oh, aubameyang nearly at the back post, but Callum Wilson, funny enough, gets there and puts...
there he is.
Commentator's curse.
Oh, I spoke too soon, didn't I? Look.
Here comes in the other corner. Corner comes in. David Luiz gets an header on it and straight to the keeper.
El Neni been decent. Do you know what? To be honest, yeah, he ain't been that bad, El Neni.
Yeah. He ain't, to be honest.
MUFC Umar for life. When people make fake accounts of you, you know you've made it. God, if only that was true. Adam Lana, hope you are. Adam, it's been a while, mate. Man United fans have invaded the pitch and are digging it up. Serious? No way.
Wow.
Interesting.
Wow. Right, Bellerin now on this right-hand side to Willian.
Never met a bird in their lives. Exactly, James. You know what I'm saying? So true, mate. AJ, big up Terry and Diesel. Thank you for having me in the street. No, mate, listen, thank you for being here.
Exactly.
Never got to say thank you to us, mate. We it's the other way round. Thank you.
Definitely.
All right, 37 minutes gone, people. Still Newcastle nil, Arsenal 1. Gone out for a throw to Arsenal. Oh, Joe Linton, blimey, not see him warming up.
Oh, dear God. Come on, Arsenal. Let's get another one before half time. Come on. That's a good ball. Bellerin. Plays the ball out on this right-hand side to Willian. Go on, Willian. Cross the ball in. Ball goes deep to Ceballos on the other side of the pitch. Ceballos now. On this left-hand side. Gives it back to Xhaka. He gives it back to Ceballos. Back to Xhaka.
Go forward.
Oh, and it goes back to David Luiz. El Nini to Bellerin.
Oh, Bellerin, go on.
Inside.
Oh, what is that? Come on.
Oh, God's sakes. And now Newcastle trying a break with Callum Wilson on this right-hand side. That's all we're seeing now is Callum Wilson.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, typical, isn't it?
Go on, Gabriel. That's it. Well pressured, mate. Well pressured. If anyone didn't see the score earlier on in the big game in Scotland, Rangers, the Old Firm derby, Rangers beat Celtic 4-1.
Yeah, I think a few of the guys in the chat said Jermaine Defoe scored, didn't he?
Wow, I forgot he's still
there. Yeah, he's still there, isn't he?
Newcastle have had 2 shots. We've had 12. 1 on target from Newcastle, 3 from Arsenal. And still only 1-0 to Arsenal in the 40th minute. That's it, Matt Ryan. Well done. Well done. Callum Wilson again.
I know, he went to offer his hand out. Matt Ryan went, shut. Move.
Go on, Martinelli, on the left-hand side.
Go on, take it.
All right. Oh, well done, Ceballos, who picked the ball. Gives it back to Xhaka. Put it in the middle, Xhaka. Fuck's sake.
Cross it. What is he doing? What? Oh, tell this is just so hard to watch week in week. Honestly, mate. There's no intent, is there? It's just all... Oh, Christ. Perfect example there. He could have just floated the ball into the box. And what does he do? He goes backwards yet again. It's always... The longer it stays at 1... This is why I said 1-1, mate. This is why I predicted it. The longer it goes on like this, we're inviting Newcastle. They're still in it. They are still in this game, by the way.
I know at the moment they are, yeah.
They just need one chance, mate, and they're going to put it away. I'm telling you. And I guarantee it'll be Callum Wilson.
Is he on the pitch yet?
Yeah, he's now. Yeah, it's like playing Where's Wally, isn't it? Oh.
Come on, Martinelli, on this left-hand side. Gives it back to Xhaka. Oh, obviously, we go backwards. Again.
Cheers, Warren. Warren, go on, son.
Into Odegaard. That's got to be a free kick. Free kick just outside the area in the middle of the goal here.
Big up, Nino. Alma on again.
Yeah. Need to have a look at that. I mean, is that another book? Should that be another booking, Diesel? Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Oh, nah. It's a foul.
No, he went Odegaard. Yeah, he went looking for that. That's blatant.
It's just a foul at the end of the day. That's all it is. Well, you got Odegaard, you got Willian, and you got David Luiz standing over this free kick.
Oh.
Keeper's right over on his left-hand side here.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised none of the Newcastle players is laying down. You know, that's what they do now, isn't it? It's so weird to see that. I've never seen that before in football.
Odegaard. Oh, it goes straight into the wall, comes back at him, plays it to Ceballos on his right-hand side. Oh, and he's deflected off a Newcastle player. And Willian's gone all the way back to Matt Ryan.
What? You know what I mean? Oh, man.
How old is Shelvey now? John Joe Shelvey?
It's probably 26, 27, 26, 27.
Seems to have been around for ages.
Ricardo never gives Terry an inch. Loving it. Steve Cotgrave.
And it goes for a corner off a bellerin.
Oh, my fans on the pitch at Old Trafford can see the game being called off. Really? Oh, man. We should be streaming that. That'd be a much better stream, wouldn't it?
What's that on then? Or is that on Twitter?
Probably on YouTube, isn't it?
Let's have a quick look.
Big up LKO. Big up, mate.
There you go, Diesel.
Absolute scenes at Old Trafford. We should be streaming that, mate. That'd be much better.
Surely they've got a showdown at half time.
Blimey. Second in the league, right? In the Europa League final, and let's be honest, they are. And still, you know, it just goes to show, doesn't it, mate? This is
free kick.
Rightly so and all.
Sorry, mate, go on.
No, I'm saying rightly so and all. They should be doing that. My fans have taken a lot of this crap for a long time now. You know, I keep saying everyone has their limits. You know, it comes to a point, something's got to give. You know, and people aren't having it anymore. Listen, you know, we're in a time of life at the moment where things are very, very tough. You know, look at what we're going through. You know, the last year has really tested us. You know, tested everyone. You know, a lot of people lost their jobs. As you said, Tel, you know, used to be a working man, a working class sport, and it's not that anymore. People feel betrayed. People, you know, they've put a lot of money into, like, you know, their clubs over the years. You know, from boy to man. Yeah, and then they're being, you know, priced out of it. And what we're seeing at the moment from a lot of these, and especially the American owners, right, is greed. And people have had enough now. People have had enough, and this is what I'm saying. It gets to that point where people think, "No, do you know what? No more. Now I'm going to have my say." And when you get people who gang up together, mate, and unity, I'm telling you, you will be heard.
You will be heard. I mean, that's fantastic what they're doing. But it's
got to be kept up. Today,
You need a whole lot, Diesel, because if you don't get the whole lot, I mean, let's be honest. You look at how many fans are on the pitch there. At the moment, what I can see is probably not even 100, right? So when you consider how many old 66, 67,000 Old Trafford, I mean, that's like a drop in the ocean. I'm not trying
to but 80 odd. I think they hold 80 odd thousand. You know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect it or whatever. I'm just trying to talk fact. You know what I mean? So that's just a drop in the ocean, if you know what I mean. If everyone was doing it, so the game couldn't go on and kept doing it every single game, then something would have to be done. Do you know what I mean? It's no good just having little pockets of people doing it all the time. Everyone, if they're going to do it, you need to stick together and do it as a mass. That's just the way I see it. I mean, obviously,
it is. But you know what I've always said, right? If we can keep this up next season, next season, right, when the fans are back, that is the time to do it, Joe, because that is the time where the only way you hurt billionaires and millionaires is in the pocket. It's in the wallet. That is the only way you can hurt them. Yeah, calling them names and having banners up ain't going to do nothing. Right? All they care about is this. That's all they care about, right? So Arsenal make over 3 million every home game. No one buy hot dogs, burgers, drinks, beers, whatever it is, right? Walk out after a certain amount of time, protest outside. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, it reaches the press, it reaches the media, therefore it reaches them. Therefore it looks bad on them, therefore they have to act. Do you know what I'm saying? It can happen, but it's got to be done on a consistent basis. If you look at who did we play in the FA Cup? Not Bournemouth. Was it Blackpool? No, was it Blackpool? They had the owners, the Oysters, the Oyster family. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Look at them fans. Right, they've abandoned going to their home games for the last 3 years, if not longer, right? To get the Oysters out. Yeah. That is what you call that is consistency, Tell. That is sticking to your guns no matter what. Not if Arsenal win a couple of games, then all right, we'll forget it for now and then leave it. No, keep it going. That's the only way, mate.
Yeah, it's half time, Randy. It's half time. Oh, and the clock's still going. Yeah, it's half time. It's Newcastle 0, Arsenal 1. No, look, Diesel, you're totally right, mate. You got to keep it up. I mean, look, you look at that protest. It was a few years ago now, but you remember the diesel prices when they brought the country to its knees, basically. Do you know what I mean? That's what you need to do. I think if they would have kept that up for one more day, then things would have changed drastically because literally no one could get about or anything. I think they needed to do it for one more day. Obviously, I'm in transport, you know that, you know what I mean? I've had transport business and things like that, you know what I mean? Diesel prices affect me drastically. Do you know what I mean? Absolute drastically. So, you know, we should have kept that for one more day. And then obviously it would have been catastrophic to the country. You know, but they need to do it. But what you've got to realise is, Diesel, and what everyone's got to realise is that it's great. Right, it's great because I've got a season ticket. Like, you know, I go and watch Arsenal. I'm fortunate enough for the last few years that I've been able to afford it and be able to get it. Like I said to you before, you know what I mean? When Sky took over and the Premier League took over, we, you know, my family, we got priced out of the market. We couldn't go. You know what I mean? We couldn't go then. And that's what's happening. That's still what's happening now. So I think people still have got to remember that Sky. Look, I you know what I mean? I hold my hands up. I paid a subscription for Sky because the simple fact is that I don't want to stream it and, you know, get all the bloody cut-ups and, you know what I mean, get put back and then it freezes and all that thing. It's the only reason why I do it. But we can't let Sky and everyone else get away with it, the Premier Leagues. Just because this Super League come out and everyone jumped on the Super League, Sky was the ones in the first place. Let's be honest. What did they do in this pandemic? They tried to charge us 15 quid to watch Burnley against Brighton or whatever it was. They haven't come out and said, or it's all right, Gary Neville sitting there saying, oh, you know what I mean? How bad is this? You know what I mean? This is rubbish. They shouldn't do this and all that rubbish. That's okay why he's getting these multi-millions of pounds every week from Sky, isn't it? Sky didn't turn around to us and say, do you know what? We're in the pandemic, guys. Let's cut the monthly charge in half. Let's help these people out. They didn't do that, did they? So why are people giving Sky? Not giving Sky a load of shit.
Exactly. No, this is what I'm saying. But you see what you just said there, right? And this is not knocking you, but you're saying that, but then in the next breath, you're saying you pay for Sky.
Yeah.
So,
no, and
that's not because I'm not just saying. I'm just saying if you like, if you look at it in a bigger context, right? When we talk about hypocritical, it's probably like the wrong word.
2 seconds. They're just showing there's a lot of fans outside. Man United, they jumped the barriers. They're jumping the barriers. There's all smoke. They're showing all the fans going on the pitch now.
Oh, where are you seeing that?
It's on Sky. Sky is showing it. They're saying that was earlier, so I don't know if that's still the case now. Oh. And now they're all running. They was all running off the pitch now. Every single person that was on the pitch, and they're just So there's no one on the pitch at this precise minute, and it looks like the groundsmen are just trying to clear up the pitch. But there's a big protest outside the stadium at the minute. Yeah, go on, Diesel. Sorry, mate. Sorry to interrupt you there.
No, do you know what? I've seen it now. Blimey. Ooh. Can I just... How have they got into the stadium?
I don't know. I mean, if you're a season ticket holder...
How have they got in? Christ, look, they're proper marching the pitch now, aren't they?
Yeah. But if you watch it in a second...
Where are they going, though? Because they're all going towards the stairs in the corner.
I think that was going to where the chairman and that sits.
Oh, right, okay.
Because it looks like when I looked at that one on Twitter, they was like looking up at where the chairman and that sits. I could be wrong. I'm just guessing there.
Blimey.
But again, like just talking about Sky and things like that, Deedle, if I'm being real, again, same as you. If we're Arsenal fans, but if you owned Arsenal, right, this is what I don't understand. If I owned Arsenal, I'd be thinking to myself, why is Sky or BT Sport or any of this not streaming this game all around the world simultaneously so you can stream it when it's on?
Yeah.
Right? Why are they not doing that? Why have we got... Look, I know it's great that we've got piracy and, you know what I mean? We've got companies out there that stream it illegally so people that can't afford to pay it can get it. But I'm talking as a businessman again here. Why would you want these people getting away with it and making money out of it themselves when you could make money out of it?
No, great.
What I'm saying is like with these companies now, like Amazon and Netflix and things like that, if we can get one of these companies to come in instead of Sky, they'd get a lot more subscribers if they were streaming it that day, which would hopefully drill down the prices a monthly so that everyone could afford it, hopefully.
No, listen, I don't know if Omar is still in the chat here, right? If he is, I swear it was you, Omar, who said where he lives, right? He pays something like ridiculous, something like 10 to 15 quid for the season. And that allows him to watch every single Arsenal game. Over here, you're paying over £100 a month. That's just for Sky. Then you have to pay for the add-on, BT Sport, right? It's an absolute con. And Jam Rocker is just, and I wasn't aware of this because I don't have either. I refuse to pay that amount of money. But Jam Rockers put Sky and Virgin have put their prices up during the lockdown. So during the pandemic, during the lockdown where everybody, right, a lot of people, right, were losing their jobs, mental health is on the rise, people worried about how they're going to afford all their bills, right?
Yep.
Through all of that, that's the time where they put their prices up. And now that is disgusting. And that mirrors what I said to you the other day about why I'm so hard on this team sometimes, Terry, right?
Yep.
Because when you look at what the amount of money you pay for a season ticket, yeah, right? When someone tells me, right, the other day, the cheapest Arsenal season ticket, even the cheapest is around about £1,000. That's the cheapest, right?
Yeah.
Blimey, we're not even talking, do you know what I mean? So we're talking like entry level, yeah? What if the club turned around and said, you know what? Look at what we're producing for you guys on the pitch. It's nowhere near. You're paying more. You're not getting what you're paying for, right? What we'll do, we know times are hard. We're going to lower the season tickets, even if they knock £100 off. It's something, isn't it? They will not do that. What they will do instead, Terry, is bring out free kits a season.
Yep.
Because what they rely on, right, is the kids bugging mummy and daddy to buy it for them. God forbid you got 3 or 4 kids, Tel. That's 3 or 4 shirts, right?
Exactly.
Sports Direct last week, right? My boy wanted one. I refused to get him one. It was 65 quid. Now, can you imagine you got 3 kids? 65 quid a pop. That's just the shirt. We're not even talking about the shorts, the socks, or the boots.
Yeah,
mate, it's just what I'm. Nah, sorry.
That's why I said to you, I don't understand why I was so shocked about fans when they said, you know, this is a working man. The working man's game when in '92. That's when football changed. Football changed from being football to a business. And if fans don't understand that, then I don't know what's been going on since 1992, Diesel. Because I've seen football as a business since 1992. Listen, I love my club, Arsenal. That's never going to change. Never going to change. Doesn't mean that I have to go out and buy the merchandise if I want it or go to the games or whatever. I still want to watch Arsenal. But if I don't, you know what I mean? If that's the way you want to do it, then, you know what I mean, don't buy the merchandise on that. But at the end of the day, like I said, Diesel, you will always have someone out there that will.
I know. And do you know what? Pepsi Pack is there. So I said 65 quid a pop, yeah? Right, imagine if you got 3 kids. He's put 195. Now, because my maths ain't the best, I thought, let me just double check that. He's bang on. Nice one. But yeah, no, it's true, isn't it? Yeah, there's always going to be someone, and you know, there's always going to. I mean, is it what 8 years? You're looking at a waiting list. 8 years for a season ticket. It's just. And listen, you know, tell some people I know have given up their season tickets. You know, they've taken the plunge, and they said, "Look, if it takes me 8 years to get it back or whatever, then it is what it is. I will only go in for it again when Arsenal sort themselves out." You know, because it's a lot of money. When you think, you know, you're looking at on average what 1,200, you know, £1,200 a season, right? When you got a family and a mortgage on top of that, it's impossible. It's hard. It is hard. It's hard. You know, you feel for these people because if you've got kids, obviously, you know, you want your kids to follow in your footsteps and support the Arsenal as well. That's another thing with this club. What's annoying me as well, and it's upsetting because we are missing out on a generation of kids now. You know, when you're kids, you want to support whoever's winning at the time, didn't you? So, you know, there's probably a lot more Man City, you know, kids following them now. You know, the Chelseas. You know, it's a shame. You know, you try and get your kids to support Arsenal, but then when we're losing every week, and you know we're sort of 11th or whatever, it's a bit of a hard sell. Let's be honest, it's hard. You know, I'm finding that at the moment it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's you know, that's damning. It's a shame. But I don't know.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You know, like I said last week, you know, it's only the last few years that, you know, I've been lucky enough because obviously my kids are older now. You know what I mean? You know, but going back, I couldn't afford to take my 3 kids and myself. That's like £300 a weekend. Just tickets alone. Just tickets alone before you even go there. Travel down there, have a drink, get McDonald's and whatever, and then the train back and whatever. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how people do it, to be honest. I really don't.
No. They find it from somewhere, so they have to really, you know, I know like, some people who sacrifice a holiday every year, a family holiday, just so you can pay for the season ticket. And for me, as much as I love this club, there is no, I would not do that.
No,
I I'm sorry, family got to come first, mate. And you know, that for me is a sacrifice. I'll tell you, the guy I know who does that. Trust me when I say this, yeah, 'cause he's probably watching now. You have probably got the most understanding wife and kids I have ever. God, I don't know any woman who would have that.
No, you know what? Just saying that, Diesel, right? The reason that it pisses me off, right? The reason it pisses me off is that some fans, going fans, would say, I don't care about the international fans, right? And they don't mean that in a nasty way. What they mean is that they mean that they pay to watch their team. They've been going for years. They put money in and blah, blah, blah. I don't think that gives you any right whatsoever, right, over anybody else. Right? No, I've heard a few people say that on different streams. I've heard a few people say that, and that's totally wrong. And what I want to say is that the reason why I get annoyed with these free channels and things like that is because, you know, there's other people out there that can't afford to do it that will pay it. Do you know what I mean? But if there was a company like Amazon and all that done it all simultaneously worldwide, hopefully there would be so many more people on it, and that will pay their subscriptions that will keep costs down for everybody, right? And then not only that, when Sky come in and they took it away in '92, right? When I couldn't go anymore, that fucked it up for me personally, because I couldn't even watch Arsenal on TV. Because Sky had the rights, and then they said that they could only do 3 o'clock and there'd only be one game and all that. But the only thing that pissed me off with that is that even if you had Sky back then with your subscription, right, you had a season ticket for Barcelona and Real Madrid because they was on every single week on Sky. But I couldn't watch my own team, Arsenal, right? Yeah. So if I ever got to the point again where I couldn't go to Arsenal or I had to give my season to get up for other reasons, whatever, I want to know that I can pay somewhere quite cheap to watch Arsenal every single week.
If you could, though, if they did do something like that, would you give up your season ticket, or would you still go?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, just in case, you never know what's around the corner, Diesel. You might lose your job, something might happen. You know what I mean? You just can't afford it or whatever. In this day and age now, with the technology that we've got, with Netflix, Amazon, Sky, BT, whoever's got it, you should be able to watch your team when they're playing live, in my eyes. Yeah.
I mean, like we said a sort of a long while ago that I can see this happening going, you know, further down the line. That, for example, say Amazon Prime, you know, you pay us, I don't know, say for example, £200 for a year. £200 for the season. Yeah. And that will get you every single Arsenal game in every competition, right? Now you look at that, I think £200 a year. All right, yeah, you probably would, wouldn't you? Every single Arsenal game, you know, from the comfort of your living room, 200 quid a year, and that's every single game. You probably look at that and think, do you know what? Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's what I think is going to happen going forward. Ash TV, my West Brom season ticket is normally 130 quid. Blimey, look at that. Wow. Now I know, obviously, you know, quite a comparison between the two clubs, but it just goes to show, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, exactly.
You know, the difference.
Yeah. Second half is underway.
Right, mate. Give me 2 secs, Tom. 2 secs.
I'm gonna have a wee straight when you get back, mate.
Oh, all right, I won't be long.
Bye.
All right, no, go on. You go first.
Sure. I won't be a second.
I know you have a weak bladder. Go on. Ooh, did I say it out loud? Right, people. Where are we? Liam Vince, my MK Don season ticket is £126. Blimey. What a bargain. Do you know what I mean, Max? 126 quid. Jesus Christ. Nice one, Tone. Don't forget the Tara. Has he done it? Yes, he has. Yes, good man. Lone Star. I paid £3.50 to sit down and watch a game in 1982. Oh, blimey, I was one then. Come on. It's all about the 80s, mate. It's all about the 80s. Will M. Hooper. Will, hope you well, mate. Yes, and an Arsenal season ticket is £1,000. Not getting value for money. If we were winning titles, I'd happily pay for that. Well, this is my argument, mate. This is what makes you laugh, right? You know, you get something, and it's not a dig at Terry, but you do get a lot of fans who moan and moan and moan, but yet you're part of the problem because you're paying it. You're paying it. The Cronkies will sit there and listen to you moan and moan and moan, but it doesn't matter to them because they're getting your money. Do you know what I'm saying? Right? I get it. You know, if you give up your ticket, there's someone waiting around the corner to go and take it. We'll let them. But, you know, for you're doing your bit. Steve, nice one. Bing, yeah, it's been a good live stream. Thank you very much, mate. So, is Glenn coming on? I think someone was asking anyone. Exactly, Will. Come on. Oh, you're on mute, Tel.
Sorry, mate.
Oh boy, is Glenn coming on? In a deaf mute.
Talking away to myself. I said, sorry, I forgot to send him the link. It's been one of them days today.
Oh, Terence, that's right. Well, send it to me coming off at full time. Arsenal money. Nope, he isn't. He's playing bondage with his wife, getting lashed as we speak. Do you know what, mate? That would not surprise me at all. Would not surprise me at all. We're going to try and, we'll message her and we'll ask her to untie him for about 10, 15 minutes. Dave, I've got a mate who pays £90 a year to an Indian company and he gets all sport. That's literally all the sport. 90 quid a year.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, you have to take it, won't you? Terry forgot to send the link, Diesel. Tell him to lay off the beers. It's all gone Pete Tong for our tell. And on that note.
2 seconds, guys. I'm just sending it to Glenn and Kenny if they want to come on. Where are you, Kenny? Right, here we go. Where are we? Arsenal player Dan injured. Looks like David Luiz at the moment. He's holding his hamstring. Or not? He's holding the back of his leg like his hamstring. So I don't know if he's pulled his hamstring here, David Luiz. Right, Lone Star says, bad enough with Ozil holding a sausage. Now it's the owners. Yep. Arsenal Maniac saying, is he eating the bottle, the price of backing Arteta? Not eating the bottle, I just ain't got work tonight because it's bank holiday weekend, isn't it? So, excuse me. So, David Luiz looks like he's pulled his hamstring and Callum Chambers is coming on. After, 5 minutes of this first half, David Luiz is going off his hamstring. I think that'll be him for the season. That 4 or 5 games left, so we'll see what happens. Andy's saying, how comes we borrowed 120 million from the government to pay off Ozil's wages? Probably. Randy's saying, I'm watching on this World Max box. Laugh at that. BT, I have Sky for the rugby. James saying, Luiz is injured again. Yep, he definitely is. He jumped. Ricardo saying, sack Arteta. Arsenal Maniac saying, Terry, are you funny, drunk, or aggressive? Funny, mate, I'd say. Not aggressive at all. So, funny. Well, I'd say funny. I don't know if people would find it funny or not, but that's up to you. David is saying, Andy, they borrowed it last year during the COVID lockdowns. So, Callum Chambers is on. Default Dude is saying, Terry, do you believe that Arteta will be higher in the league if he had the right investment in the team? Yes, I do, mate. I'm hoping that, we still get a few players in come the summer. The players that he wants. and a few more go. We still need a few more of these players in this team, Matt, and in the squad. Newcastle try and bring it forward. Callum Chambers puts it behind for a goal, for a corner. So a corner to Newcastle on this right-hand side. But yeah, no, I think if he gets the right investment, I still think he is the manager to take us forward. That's just me. You know, I know that I can understand why people don't like Arteta, can understand why they would want him sacked now. But I still think if he's given a chance and we get people in the summer, then he will. We would have a different season. But like I said, if he doesn't by next Christmas, after bringing in more players, then I will be turning. That's for sure. David Brent says, I've heard Glenn from New York is a nutter after a few Long Island's iced teas. Brilliant. Steve saying 107 likes. Thank you very much, everyone. Please, everyone, just hit the like button. Doesn't cost anything, and it takes a second to do, and it really helps us out. Right, Xhaka on this left-hand side tries to get Aubameyang through, but Newcastle intercept it. They're camped in their own half at the moment. Arsenal pressuring them. Ceballos has won it back, but unfortunately puts it out for a throw-in deep in Newcastle's half on this right-hand side. Newcastle trying to bring it upfield, and they get a free kick on this right-hand side. Quick free kick taken. Note the referee ain't going to have it, and he's pulled it back. James saying, keep hitting the likes, people. Thank you. Randy Fiber saying, what time are you on, Terry? I'm on 54, 48, 49, 50. Even though I've got Sky, like you know, even with Claude and with Diesel, I have to pause it and I was just looking at Xhaka. Yeah, see, well, I think they was looking to see if that was another yellow card because he's on a yellow card already. Good pressure here from Arsenal again. Trying to keep Newcastle cramped in their own half. Xhaka wins it back, but unfortunately it goes to Shelby, who plays a good ball over on this left-hand side. Newcastle now in Arsenal's half. Callum Wilson was fouled, but gets back up and continues on with the game. Maximus. On this right-hand side. Runs into the box, plays the ball across. El Neni clears it. Comes back in. And Arsenal intercept it. And now Martinelli on this left-hand side. Xhaka gives it to Callum Chambers on this right-hand side. To El Neni. El Neni. To Odegaard. Odegaard now on the halfway line. He's gone back to Callum Chambers. Chambers trying to bring it forward. Gives it back to Odegaard. Odegaard to El Neni. Into Newcastle's half now. William plays a good ball on this right-hand side. Bellerin, is he going to cross it in? No, it goes back to William. Back to Bellerin. Odegaard comes across field. Xhaka on his left-hand side. Xhaka plays the ball right across field to Bellerin on his right-hand side. Back to William. William cuts across field. Gives it to Xhaka. Xhaka to Ceballos. Just outside the box. El Neni went for the shot, but gets deflected. And I think, is that going to go for a corner? It's gone for a corner. Corner on this left-hand side for Arsenal. What's going on here? No, it's all right. Corner to Arsenal on this left-hand side.
Did I see Callum Chambers come on?
Yeah, David Luiz pulled his hamstring.
Oh. That's as long as piss from Diesel. No, Randy, you know what it is, mate? It takes time tucking it back in, mate. I need a permit for this. Still. David Brent, the Brentmeister General. Thank you very much, mate, for your donation. He's put, I might come to London tomorrow for some pie and mash. Any recommendations? Mate, where do we start, Terence? Where do we start?
Oh, pie, mash and liquor.
It depends where in London you're going to, mate. Let us know, yeah? Let us know. That is the one food we could literally have every single day without fail and not even moan about it, mate, I tell you.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Know what I mean? But you must have liquor with it, mate.
Oh,
It's not worth having.
Gravy is for a baked dinner. Liquor is for pie.
Yeah. It's got to be liquor, mate, and loads of it. Loads of it. Otherwise, it defeats the object of having it.
Exactly.
The liquor is what makes it, mate. But yeah, let us know, Brent. Yeah, mate, salt vinegar. What? The vinegar in the bottle with that worm at the bottom. Bertrand's in the chat. Big up, Diesel and Terry. Hope all is good. Bertrand's my guy, my cousin. Hope you well, mate.
Hope you well.
Liam, Diesel to go. Get the rope to tie it back up. Yes, mate, it's hanging by a thread as we speak. If I've got to come off, you know the rope's come undone. He can go anywhere. Cortel. Do you know what?
Hold up, Maximus is now running down his left-hand side. Newcastle coming forward.
Anaconda. Yeah. I call it Tyson.
Gives a good knockout every time, doesn't it, son?
Do you know what I mean? Right. Well, he said, "Tell David Brent I can go anywhere."
Well, you've got loads of places. Tony, is the one down Broadway Market still there? You got that one. You got one on Bethnal Green Road.
My favourite one was the one in Roman Road.
Yeah,
Roman Road Market. And was that gone now?
I think it might have gone.
Jay Kelly's, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jay Kelly's. I'll have to find out, mate.
Chris Street. They do a nice one. That's a nice one. Yeah, there's a few. There are a few that we used to go to over the years, mate, and unfortunately they're not there anymore. Which is a shame. But yeah, Jay Kelly's, or you got Robbins. Robbins is all right, but Jay Kelly's for me is probably like the best. It's like a chain, isn't it?
So Cooks and Broadway Market has gone on all, and so that one's gone on all.
Is that gone as well? Behave.
Yeah. Unbelievable. But there is a van. There's a van that comes round in Hornchurch. You can get it off there. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The pies are absolutely gorgeous, mate.
No, bigger, Manic. Bigger on flop.
Come on, keep that in.
Hayden Whittle's in the chat. Hayden, hope you are, mate. Hope you're good. Randy Viper, do you put on top of the pie like shepherd's pie? No. Nah. So you get the pies, right? And there's not many people who do this, but I do it. When you get the pie, you turn them over, yeah? So you eat it upside down, right? They put the mash, it's like they put it on the side of the plate, don't they? That they just sort of like they just slab it on, right? Then you got the liquor, the salt and vinegar all over.
Oh,
but you don't put the mash on top of the pie. You put it on the side of the plate.
Yep.
Yeah, and as soon as you upside down, and as soon as you break into the pie, that meat just falls out, and it just blends in with the liquor. Oh my God, is this like talking about porn?
Arsenal got a free kick here on this left-hand side, just outside the box. Willian and Odegaard are over it.
Peter Kerslake's in the chat. Hope you are, Peter. Bermondsey and Kingsland Road. Kingsland Road. I think that's Hackney, isn't it? That's Hackney. Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Yeah, Kingsland Road, yeah.
That's it. Tony, yeah, there's a Kelly's Pie Mash in Debden. That's near Loughton, I believe. Yeah, Debden. Yeah. And there's also a Robbins in Wanstead. Come on, Tom. David Brent, I've heard Castles in Camden is meant to be very good. I've only really had it, mate, in East End, in the East End of London, mate, if I'm honest. We will get a clean sheet because we've got Matt Ryan. Don't worry. Come on, Randy. American Pie. Have you watched the movie? Who's not seen that? Come on. Classic films.
Talking about...
It's all about Stifler. It's all about Stifler. You got
talking about programs, Diesel. Finale tonight, son. Finale.
Oh, mate. Do you know what? Do you know what? No, sorry, we're going to do it. Right, listen, guys in the chat, there are 109 people watching currently. Anyone who's watching Line of Duty, right, tonight is the finale. Hopefully, well, I believe tonight is this is the one where we're going to find out who H is, the fourth member. Anyone who's watching it in the chat, give me your thoughts and predictions on who it is. Let me know who you think it is.
I think apparently there's going to be a lot of questions answered tonight, Diesel. And yeah, apparently there's going to be a lot of questions answered, and we will find out who H is. But I still think there's going to be a twist in there, Diesel. I don't know why.
I do. Yeah, I think there'll be something that's going to keep it open for the next series.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's going to kill me if that is the case, because this once a week, it's got to be 2-3 times a week, surely, man. It's long. I like giving cream pies these. Randy, I always knew me and you had something in common. Common ground. We're twins, mate. Danny and Arnie, me and you, Danny and Arnie. Come on.
Matt Ryan.
Maureen's pie mash in the East End, Diesel. Maureen's. I've been to that one, mate. Where is that?
Yeah, Maureen's. That's. I'm sure that's. He's talking about Chris Street Market, Maureen's.
Oh, is that what it was called?
Yeah, Maureen's.
No, they had another one. It was on the main road. That went Maureen's.
This one's.
Unless there was one in the market, but there was one by the market on the main road though. On the what's it? What's the road? Coming up towards the A13.
Not Badet Road. Badet Road.
No, that's Mile End, isn't it? No, I wasn't that. I'll think of it. It'll come to me. It will come to me.
I can't think of Chris Street Market. I can't think of the bloody road names. It's gone out of my head. Aubameyang! Goal! 2-0. Great cross from Martinelli.
Oh, good goal.
Get in there at Aubameyang.
See, Martinelli tell. It's been the only bright spark, really. Let's be honest.
Let's just have a little watch of this again. Shakara was on the ball. Ceballos into Odegaard. Aubameyang. Odegaard with a great ball out on this left-hand side. I'll tell you what, though. Is he offside? Is he offside?
No.
Not Aubameyang. I mean, Martinelli, when that ball come in.
No, I don't think he was, mate. Good goal, though.
Great goal. Great cross and all.
Good build-up play, yeah.
Great cross. Look at that. Look at that ball. What a ball. Get in there.
Yeah, that's a great ball. Look at that. Look. Great ball. Look. Bypasses two of their players to Aubameyang. Bang. Slots it in. Nice.
2-0.
He's the one bright spark of the game, though, Martinelli. He never stops running, never stops trying. Off the ball, he's brilliant. Off the ball. Always trying to make something happen. Always going one-on-one with the fullback. And 9 times out of 10, he gets past him as well. Great little player, honestly.
Yeah.
We've got a potential gem there. Who don't like a pie? Yep, Hayden, great goal. Ricardo, what a cross.
Great cross.
Aubameyang scores. Uber.
Got another corner here, Arsenal.
Alan's in the chat. Hi, guys. Hope you're well, Alan.
Thanks, Alan. Hope you're well, mate. Willian puts the cross in the box. Oh, Chambers with the header, and it goes just past the post.
Oh, it just went wide there.
68 minutes gone. Newcastle 0, Arsenal 2.
Warren thinks Mikel Arteta is H. Nino thinks it's Ozil. Season finale is on Thursday. Oh, yeah, you're on about us. Do you know what? Not one person has come back yet. There's no one in this chat. Watch Line of Duty. It must just be us then, guys.
Oh, I think it's one of the best things on TV at the minute.
Yeah. Interesting, man. No one watches it. Wow. Diesel Terry, don't go to Tony's in Waltham Abbey. Oh yeah, Beckham's favourite pie mash. That is. Yeah, their pies are like Their pies are like mush inside, not what you call a true pie. No worries, mate. I'll avoid that one. I'll avoid that. You'd expect it to be decent. I mean, if Beckham goes there, you'd think it was. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what else were a bad one? You remember Nathan's at the right near by West Ham?
Yeah, that
was a decent one. I think H9 is Carmichael. Come on, Aidan. God, someone watches it. It ain't just us. Yeah, do you know what? She's the favourite. I think she's the bookie's favourite, isn't she? To be H.
Do you know what? I think do you remember? I don't know what her name is, but the one that's in the office, the old woman.
Yeah. The one with the fringe.
Yeah, that's it. But
the one she's always with. What's his name? The Asian
one
guy.
From EastEnders.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. The one who's having off the Keita.
There's a part of me that doesn't want him to be it, but I think it'd be a great twist, and that's Steve Arnold.
Steve Arnold, yeah. Well, there's quite a shout for what's I don't know what the guy.
Good ball by aubameyang. Odegaard plays it into Bellerin, who's in the box, shoots, and I think has that been deflected wide for a corner? That was a great fast play build up there from Arsenal for a change.
Yeah, I think it has gone for a corner, isn't it?
Well, we're still on Bellerin at the moment.
It has.
Yep, it has. Yep. William going to take this on this right-hand side. Corner comes in the box. Gabriel tried to get on it, but it's been intercepted. Odegaard on this right-hand side. Plays in William. William puts the ball in. Oh, but comes back. Gabriel tried to read it out. Comes back to Shaka, who shoots with his left foot outside of the box, and it goes wide. And they're just showing you this. He's onside. He was onside. They checked it with VAR and then he was just onside. Thank God.
Do you guys in the UK still have vinegar when you're fishing? Yeah, of course, mate. Yeah, loads of it, mate. Layers, salt, vinegar. Tomato sauce.
Curry sauce with fish and chips, man.
Yeah, no, I love ketchup on there. But yes, mate, all day long. I'll tell you what, the gravy in KFC. Oh my God, their gravy's quality, man. I'm telling you. Ooh. 19 shots in the game now.
David, and Tony, thank you for asking about my dad. My dad's fine. He's got a new job now, so his time's difference and all that he's getting up early and going to bed early, unfortunately, at the minute. So, and this weekend he's down at my brother's. Happy birthday to my brother. It was Friday.
Was it?
No, not Friday. Yeah, he's 50 now.
Ah!
No,
he's the younger one of the two years then, yeah?
He's the youngest one, he's the taller one, and he's the uglier one. Yeah, that's the one.
Blimey.
But he's down there for the weekend. So thanks for asking, everyone. All right, El Nini to Ceballos on his left-hand side to Martinelli. Martinelli cuts back, gives it to Xhaka. Xhaka in the middle to Odegaard. Odegaard into Aubameyang. Back to Odegaard, who comes back across field to Ceballos. Martinelli in space on his left-hand side. He's driving across the middle. He's had to go back to Xhaka. Back into Martinelli, back to Xhaka, who's gone backwards. Gabriel bringing it forward. Gives it to Odegaard, to Willian. Willian in the middle of the pitch. Oh, he tried to play the Aubameyang in, but it's intercepted by Newcastle, who tried to get a counter-attack. But, well, good header there by Chambers. And now Ceballos on the halfway line. Gives it to Odegaard. Odegaard. Ceballos, Xhaka. Martinelli on his left-hand side. Ceballos goes right across the pitch to Chambers. Bellerin. Oh, he's going backwards. Go on, mate.
Terry, does your brother agree with you regarding Arteta, or does he think you are deluded? What is his take on that? Does he agree?
No, don't agree. Don't agree. Don't agree. He wants to match.
Diesel Terry, line of duty. I bet it's James Nesbitt. I don't think he's dead. Interesting. Interesting. Do you know what? It's funny how no one's really saying it's Steve Arnott or Kate.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Isn't it? Imagine if it was them. Woo!
Come on, El Nini in the middle of the pitch. Odegaard. Oh, back to El Nini.
Yeah, I agree, Dean. Martinelli, mate, man of the match. Sancho stars, happy well, mate. I've been reading this thinking, is he trying to get me here? But I don't think you are. I think this looks genuine. Happy birthday to Sandil in Kenyezi. I think, or Sandili in Kenyezi. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Big up Sancho stars. Warren thinks it's Steve Arnott. Go on, the Warren.
You know what? I still can't believe he's Scottish. Can you?
No. I've seen him in that. What's it called? The one where with a surrogate mum. It was really good series, actually.
Do you know what? I remember that. Yeah, I can't think what it was
really
called.
Yeah, and he speaks like proper Scottish in that. It was really, It was a really good series, Phil.
Yeah, I know what you're on about. But I can't
watch that.
Yeah,
really good actor. He is Martin Compston, isn't it? Really good actor.
Yeah.
H could be Hastings. Yeah, so I'm sort of veering towards that myself, you know.
Yeah.
Because you know what, right? Remember in the last series, right? They were trying to make out it was him. Then it turned out it wasn't. So it sort of threw us off. You know, could you imagine if in the end it actually was him?
No, exactly, yeah.
Oh, Lenny James, he's not dead either. God, he was Tony Gates. Tony Gates. Where you gone? Tony Gates. God, that's taking it back, isn't it? Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait, people. Honestly, cannot wait.
A large number of them brought down by us, in fact, exited the players' tunnel. They made their points, their opinions known to Gary Neville and also to Jamie Carragher as well. For what it's worth, we do have the team sheets. Is at the moot point, possibly.
Right, so a second lot of fans did get in the stadium just a minute ago. The police have got them out now, but they made their voices heard to Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville because they was all trotted off down the players' tunnel.
Wow.
You know.
Man United game still might not go ahead according to Sky Sports.
Well, they've got the team sheets in just a minute ago. That's what Jim Shreves just said. And they're putting the team sheet, the teams on now on Sky.
Blimey, yeah, I can see all the people.
Mm.
Look, setting off flares. Yeah, police are there now. You got one, all those fans, you got one guy with a big Tesco bag. It's like he's gone there for a picnic.
But I'll tell you what, though, this is the thing, right? It's good what they're doing, the protesting and things like that. Do you know what I mean? But on the other hand, right? On the other hand, if a streaker got on the pitch, what would happen to that streaker? Or if someone, you know what I mean, during the game got over the thing and, you know what I mean, had a little bit of a laugh, he'd have his season ticket taken away and things like that. Do you know what I mean? So why should this be different? No, I'm not saying that I'm against them or anything. I'm just saying, you know, them people are only just trying to have a laugh, you know, when they're doing it, or they've had a couple of drinks or whatever sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes you get a right numpty, don't get me wrong, do you know what I mean? But most of the time, it's just as a laugh, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Everyone used to laugh when that used to happen years ago.
I liked it when the girls did it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But it was even funny when the bloke was naked and that, and then the coppers were trying to grab him, and you know what I mean, and they'd duck and dive and the floor and all that rubbish. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So whenever they used to do it, it was always like a big cheer when it. Neither team has arrived at the stadium yet. Seamus, I get why they are protesting, but to damage their own stadium, I mean, come on.
Yeah, well.
Gary Neville, the saviour of football. I agree with quite a bit of what he says, but at the same time, he's just another hypocrite.
Yeah,
Gary Neville. Chat rubbish, mate. Chloe is Tony Gates' daughter. Yeah, I did hear that. You know, I did hear that. So yeah, it'd be interesting that.
Yeah,
that'll all come out tonight. Terry would love it if it was Mikel Arteta streaking. Warren takes no prisoners, you know. Warren. Oh God, I love it.
10 minutes left of this game. Still Newcastle 0, Arsenal 2 in the 80th minute. So, at the moment, Diesel.
Chicken korma, my favourite, and the naan bread, bloody lovely. You an Indian man, Tom? You like?
Yeah,
I'm
going to have it later. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Going to have it later.
What's your go-to dish?
It used to be. I'll tell you what. It used to be a chicken val.
Oh,
used to be that.
That's the hot one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the hot one. But I'll go for a chili chicken tikka masala now. Like they put all chilies in it, and it's lovely, man. Beautiful.
So I love lamb. I do like a lamb. My favourite meat. Martin Morris, Terry, what's your favourite curry? See, he just said it there, Martin. See, I asked for you, mate.
Kick-off delayed at Old Trafford. It's just come up. He hasn't said what time till or whatever, but it says kick-off at Old Trafford has been delayed.
The Brett Master General. How hot is the foul, Terry? Am I right in saying that's the hottest one? That's
the hottest one they do in a restaurant.
Christ.
And when you ask for it, it does make me laugh because they talk to you like a baby. Like you do know that's really hot, didn't you? Like that's well.
Yes, I've asked for it, mate.
Yeah. Listen, I know I'll be on the toilet later with Rinston. Don't worry about it.
Has anyone said that Rowan may be H?
No.
Which one's Rowan again?
Is that the one that's in? That's his name, isn't it? The one that's in with the woman, the one from EastEnders.
Is that his name?
Is that his name? I'm sure it is.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, I'm trying to think of what his title is. Oh, he was let go. Oh no, he resigned, didn't he? He had to resign. Do you know what? Do you know who a lot of people are saying it might be as well? Who's the guy with the grey hair? You only really see him doing a press conference.
Yeah, him.
He's like the head. Yeah. Yeah, he's not really been in it a lot, has he? He just does the odd press conference here and there. There's a lot of people saying it could be him. London boy, you look like Chinese food as well, Diesel and Terry. Love that, mate. Look at me. Like, there's nothing I don't like. You love that sweet and sour chicken with some noodles, poppadoms, and rice as well. I've done 40 quid on Chinese just to myself, mate. But I don't do that in one sitting. I love Chinese the next, like the following morning. You can't beat that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I always get more than I should. But I have to have a crab meat and sweet corn soup. I order that without fail, and sweet and sour prawn balls. Oh my God!
Odegaard's coming off a party, by the way, just quickly.
Favourite dessert, guys? Yeah, I've got a big sweet tooth. I don't know about Terry.
I do like afters, but I'd rather have a main meal. But the after, if I've got, listen, I'm old school. I'm really old school. I like my chocolate cake and chocolate custard, mate. You know what I mean? Just a chocolate sponge cake, mix it all up like chocolate ready brick and eat, used to years ago. But obviously they don't do that out in the restaurant. But I do like a chocolate brownie or an apple crumble. Crumble.
Apple crumble, yeah. Apple crumble and custard.
On. I didn't see him go off. He's running down the left. He's in the box.
I think Dwight Gale's coming for them as well, isn't he? Dwight Gale.
Michel Gale.
Yes, the one. Sweetness. Because your sweetness. Cherry pie and custard, apple pie and custard, panna cotta. That's like rice pudding, isn't it? Oh, that's another one. Rice pudding. I love rice pudding.
I ain't had that for years. Rice pudding.
Oh, I love that sticky toffee pudding as well.
Yeah, I like that. Chocolate brownie's got to be one of the best ones.
Yeah, I read this as well. I read Harry Redknapp is going to be in EastEnders. Have you seen that? Apparently, he's going to be playing a character alongside Mick Carter. I did read that,
I don't know that.
Yeah, fair play. Listen, they need more proper EastEnders in EastEnders. Do you know what I mean?
Diesel. I mean, could this be the twist we're waiting for? Could he be H? Could he be H?
Never know.
Come on, Nini. And then he running through the middle here. Space on this left-hand side to ceballos. Ceballos inside the box. Plays it. Oh, my God. He plays it back to Pepe, but the box was crowded with Newcastle players.
Yep, sticky tough. Come on. Love it. We should all go for a buffet banstas, laugh out loud in London. Invite whoever wants to come sit around the table, talk about Terry's love for Arteta and Arsenal.
That sounds good to me. That sounds good to me.
Mikel loves a Terry and mesut. Russell Hibbard's in the chat. Everyone, Russ, pizza tonight, lads. Choice is limited out here in the west of Ireland.
I do like pizza, but for me, it's got to be pizza up, man.
Domino's, man.
I'm not.
Domino's followed by Papa John's.
Papa John's ain't to it. They do some. I'll tell you what. Now TGI's, right? TGI's, they do some.
Oh, dates. Dave's pizza shop round the corner here.
I do some proper boneless chicken with the sauce on, the hot sauce, and it is absolutely beautiful. But Papa John's is quite nice and all. They do that too.
Yeah, Papa John's is nice. See, the thing with me, I'm not really fussed about quality. For me, it's all about quantity. Yeah.
Are you a Swiffy?
I don't care how it tastes. As long as there's lots of it, I'm all right.
Are you a Swiffy, Diesel?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm exactly like a Smithy. Yeah, yeah. I want his chips on my plate, right? And don't try and mug me off. Yeah, I would know if you just put a few on. Yeah. Do they put pineapple on their pizzas? They do, mate. They do. Some people just find that disgusting. I don't. I'm not fussed. I'm not fussed. I'm honest. I quite like it.
Well,
but I always get a meat feast or a mighty meaty, all the meat on it, and then I'll get extra cheese as well. Extra. Yeah, Domino's is nice, especially if you have a hangover. Yep. Oh, kebabs, Barry Carter. One of yours, I believe, Terry. One of yours, Bazza. How you on, mate?
Yeah.
Get a German Donna Bulgar, a Bulgar wrap full of beef or chicken. Oh.
oh.
Just tell me where, Barry. I'll be there tonight.
You know what I miss? Because obviously, you know where I'm from, the Isle of Dogs. That's where I'm originally from, Diesel.
Manchester Road. Come on, Terence.
And yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. There used to be a kebab shop outside the Nelson pub, right? And every time you used to get a kebab, it's the only place I know that we always used to have coleslaw on top of it. And it used to melt all the way through, all the sauce and everything. I'm telling you, nowhere else does it, and it's not the same without it, mate. I'm telling you.
No, do you know what? Right, I was going to say to you, yeah. So I used to go there all the time, right? I had cousins who used to live there on Manchester Road. You know, they had that Chinese shop, right? That's where we got always used to get fish and chips in there. Although it was a Chinese, but
yeah.
Remember
the secondary school, George Green.
Yeah, that's it. Is it still there, isn't it? I'm sure that's still there.
Still there, yeah. Yeah, that chip shop, mate. I tell you, that's.
And then you had was it Mud Shoot Farm round the back? Come on, Terry.
I mean. I tell you what, because obviously my secondary school used to be opposite there, and we had Millwall Park opposite there and all. That's where we used to play football and that, right? So we used to have PE as our last lesson on a Friday. Go to the Chinese with a pound, get chips, saveloy, curry sauce, and a drink for a pound, and then go over and do our football training afterwards.
Yeah. See, all what you just said there would be about a tenner now.
Martinelli's on the floor injured here at the minute.
Oh God.
And the red card. It's a red card.
What, for Fabian Schär?
Must be.
Oh, I've got to see that. Let's have a look.
Hold up. Did you say red card, Diesel?
They haven't showed the replay yet. Oh, hang on, I'm seeing it now.
Oh.
Hang on. That's not a red for me.
I don't think
it's a yellow. It's a yellow, that's not a red.
Yeah, it's not a 2-footed
red. That's a straight red. He's not even been booked, has he? I don't think he has.
Well, at the end of the day, I don't care if it's a red, yellow, whatever. Martinelli's on his feet, and he looks like he's going to carry on. So that's the main thing.
Yeah. Blimey. Yeah, Wolves Vianetta. Love a bit of that tone. Not going to lie, mate. Matt Ryan is Arsenal's current number 1. Yeah, why not? Give him a go. Terry, oh, good question. Terry, what would you say to Arteta if you ever met him?
If I ever met him? How do you know I ever met him?
Hey! Sorry, let me rephrase. What did you say to him last week when I was doing the solo?
We was eating chorizo on crackers in the hot tub last weekend.
Followed by some tapas. Spanish omelette.
Olives to start off with. Pipped. There's already pipped, if you want to know.
Hey, Randy, that's another one I love. Nando's. Oh my God.
Yeah, cool. I love a bit of Nando's.
Yeah. See, they do thingy now, innit? Delivery.
Yeah.
Oh, I do love a Nando's, mate. I have mine medium, mate. I'm not going to lie. Medium.
Very hot for me.
See, you're the same as Randy. Favourite pudding, sticky toffee pudding and custard. Hayden, I'm with you, mate. I'm with you. Kiss a kiss. Kind of hard to do that now, Barry. We're live. However, hit me up later. I'm serious. I'm so hoping he was talking to you there. Do you know what, Willie Reid? There's a chip shop right near me, yeah, that does that deep fried Mars bar. It's actually it's really nice. I'm not going to lie. Really nice. Really nice. You know, like, when you hear it, you think, ugh. But when you honestly, mate, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, I've heard of all that, but I've never had it.
Terry would be like that starstruck kid who met Gary Glitter. Maybe inappropriate. Yes, it is an appropriate time, but sod it, I'm going to read it. No limits on this channel, mate. Want to be the leader of my gang? All right, let's go. Go. Blow the whistle, ref. Come on. Quite a routine win, if I'm honest today, guys.
They've not troubled us at all, have they, to be honest, Diesel?
Nah, routine win. We haven't been brilliant, but then we've not needed to be. You know, a couple of individual moments of quality. You know, that's how we've won the game. But no, they've offered nothing really, Newcastle. For them, I suppose it's about keeping the score down. Yeah, always a bonus with a clean sheet.
Matt Ryan and all done well. A few odd occasions that we've had to use him. He's done well today, Matt Ryan.
Yeah. You know what you get with him, mate. He's a good honest pro, isn't he? That's why I like him.
You know, it was only supposed to be 4 extra minutes. We're in the
no, what's going on here?
Surely now he's gone out for a goal kick for Newcastle. Surely now he's going to blow the whistle. He has. There you go. Full time. Newcastle 0, Arsenal 2. Been like a training game, really, Diesel, I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah, Newcastle are dreadful, mate. I mean, yeah, they're just not the best, are they? Not the best at all.
No, not at all, mate. And obviously, Newcastle got a red card in the end. You know, I've seen them give them. I've seen them not give them. I don't think personally it was a red card, but we'll take it. It's done. As long as Martinelli's all right at the end of it, that's it. That moves us back up to 9th, Diesel.
Woo!
Back up to 9th, and we're 3 points behind Everton, 4 points behind Spurs, 5 points behind Liverpool. So we need games to go our way, basically. Is that? Oh no, I thought that was they're just showing United again. I thought that they was back on the pitch again. They're saying that earlier.
How many games we got left in the league?
We've got another 4 more games in the league.
4.
I mean, obviously 1 on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just seeing the referee here. The teams are still stuck at their hotels and haven't left yet.
Serious?
Yeah.
Christ, it's 5 to 4.
Yeah. We're supposed to kick off at R4, wasn't it?
Yeah.
wonder what Roy Keane's got to say about that. What's he had to say?
Well, I don't know. I'll give it a watch in a minute. But you know,
yeah,
Roy Keane normally tells it how it is. I love him. I love that man. Honestly, he's. Do you know what? Right? Everyone who does their best ever, you know, Premier League 11. I've always had Roy Keane in mind. Always. And he's just one of those players. I've just always loved him. So you know, when you're going into battle, that's the man you follow. That's the one you follow. You know, like when you're in the trenches, and that for me, Roy Keane is he just embodies everything that I love about players of old. That leadership, the battle, the winning. They can play, but they can mix it. Yeah, it's like Roy Keane like telling the opposition, tell me how you want to play. Do you want to play ball? If you want to play football, we'll play football. If you want to mix it up, we'll mix it up. If you want to fight, we'll fight. You tell me what you want to do. You know, and that is him. And I love players like that. So, and even as a pundit, mate, you know, some of these other ones are rubbish, but him, you know, people say it's controversial. I believe that's just him. He says what he wants. He hasn't got an agent there with a script for him. He just tells it how it is, and I love that.
No, I agree with you. Him and Vieira all day long.
Yeah.
That them two as midfielders, mate, absolutely unstoppable.
Honestly,
and I quite like Micah Richards. I think he's brilliant.
Yeah, him and Roy Keane, they're quite the double act, aren't they? They are. Yeah. He's grown on me, Micah Richards. When he first got there, I thought, I don't know. But he brings that little bit of humour to it as well, doesn't he? So, but yeah, I like Souness as well. You know, I think Graham Souness, and I think I do like Gary Neville. A lot of what he says, I do sort of think. Yeah, do you know what? I like listening to pundits tell who have been there and done it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying so. Like you know, people can you know slag off Roy Keane and Graham Souness for some of the things they say, but these are players who have been there. So when they're talking, you know, he should have done this, he should be doing this, he should be doing that. Roy Keane, you know, week to week, these players should be going out there with a mindset. This is coming from a man who's done it. He's been there, he's done it. So it's not like you can turn around and say, well, what do you know?
Yeah.
You know, do you know what I'm saying? He knows, he's done it. Exactly. He's got the trophies to show. You know, so people who have been there, done it, I listen to them. Gary Neville, you know, everyone who does their best 11, everyone puts Gary Neville as their right back. Look at what he's won. He was their right back for what, 7, 8, 9 years? Yeah, consistently. Look who he's played under. These players have been there and done it. You know, wore the t-shirt. So, you know, but yeah, Graham Souness for me as well. Oh. Listen, mate, you got Graham Souness on your team. Rare you're losing that game. I'm telling you, he was an animal back in the day.
Oh, of course they was. Always, mate. You had to be in. You had to be back in.
Love Roy Keane, but Souness was the one. Tell Souness. What? Right. You're facing him. I tell you, ain't coming out of the tunnel.
Yeah, no.
Proper men. You know?
Exactly. No, exactly, mate.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm going to shoot off, mate. I've got a few things to say, and I'm on the drink today, you know what I mean? So I'm going to enjoy it while I can. It's first Sunday off. I can't remember the last time I had a Sunday off. So I'm going to call it a day, mate. 2-0. We'll be back Thursday, unless you want to carry on, Diesel.
Hmm?
Yeah,
I'm going to... Sunday dinner, mate, unfortunately. Glenn and Kenny Ken, guys, I don't think can make it today. But they'll both definitely be on the next one. It's Sunday, mate. Yeah, for a lot of people, it's family day, and I think there's and rightly so, a lot of people are taking advantage of the bank holiday weekend. So where we'd normally have to work tomorrow, we don't have to, so we can afford to have a right good Sunday and not being worse for wear for Monday morning. So we got tomorrow to sleep it off. So, yeah, we've won today, Tel. We're back in the mix. We're back. Let's have a drink and celebrate. Come on.
Get in there, son. Get in there. We're back. That's where That's where
exactly.
I'm trying to come off now. I'm trying.
Yeah. Well, before we go, everybody, Mikel's just come in. Hi, Terry. Hopefully tonight you can come round for round 2 of Hot Tub and Crackers. I hope you remember the rules. No swimming trunks in my hot tub. See you soon. Bonjour.
It might be even a lot sooner if we can hurry up here. So we never know, Mikel.
Oh, sorry. Do a couple freezer crowd. Go on, I'll make myself scarce. No worries. Guys, love yous. Thank you for watching.
Everyone. Thanks for watching. Keep your notifications on. We'll definitely be back next Thursday, but we'll definitely be back in the week next week. Definitely.
Yeah. We'll do a stream before Thursday, guys. Yeah, don't worry about that.
Definitely. Hold up, because I've just seen something in the chat. 2 seconds, Diesel. Just in case there is. Right, yeah, I've just got confirmation for Claude on Friday. Guys, happy for you to tell those watching to be at the Emirates for between 11 and 11:30 on Friday. If you'd like to pay your respects for the bit where the roundabout where the armory is, where the Arsenal shop is, that's the bit where we'll be going round. And if you would like to pay your respects at the Emirates for Claude on Friday, be there for 11:30.
30. Yeah. Lovely.
Yeah. Hopefully, let's put our hands together, pray, and hopefully on Thursday the boys can put it out of the bag for Claude before Friday, before we give him a good send off. But like Diesel said, we'll definitely be doing one during the week, and we will definitely be back for Thursday's massive night game, and hopefully we can do the job then. Diesel, last words, mate.
Yeah, much appreciated, guys. Thank you, as always, for the loyalty. Thank you for the contributions that you guys make during our streams. Good, bad, or indifferent. The comments are absolutely brilliant. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. Everything, really, guys. It's been absolutely brilliant. Thank you to Pepsi as well. All the best for Friday. It's going to be an emotional day. That's one thing I do know. But listen, the man deserves a right good send-off, and we're going to ensure that happens, So, listen, we know a lot of you guys are going to be there in spirit as well. We know how much you loved him. It's going to be emotional, but it's going to be a day of celebration, really, as well, because we were lucky enough to have got to really know him really well, and absolutely lovely man. Forget what you see on camera. Off camera, he was an absolute gentleman, and I mean that, absolute gentleman. Heart as big as anyone I know, and would have done anything for anyone. So yeah, I think we're just very. Have we got a surprise guest? Say, guys, it was in the script. Say, Kenny Kent's twin. Look.
You had a shave up, Kenny.
Yes, I've cut my hair, but one thing, can I just stop for it? Because I know this is an Arsenal show, but hot shock horror.
Old Trafford, I bet he's going to mention that.
Man United played up at Old Trafford. Sky are wondering when kickoff are. Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville got confronted by our Man United fans to tell them their piece, and they're all surprised why the game didn't start. Let me see when it. Oh yes, 2 weeks ago, Sky TV.
Thank you.
Sky TV spent all week getting fans into a further, especially Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher, all thinking that they just going to do their little bit and it'd be over. Not knowing that this is a big prize game, Liverpool Man United, and they're thinking, "Oh, why is this happening?" Well, guys, this is what you lot created. You went on your soapbox, got the fans. Ripped up, and revved up, and of course happened. Your game hasn't started. Wow, what a shock!
Exactly, Kenny. Well said.
Come on, Ken.
Well said, mate. Well said. And you're right. They whipped them all up. Sky was the one leading it. Do you know what I mean? Listen, what the fans done, got together was brilliant. But Sky were the ones leading it, saying it was down to the fans, nothing to do with us, blah, blah, blah. And especially Gary Neville. We was the one whipping them up.
They're on the screen now, right? Jamie Carragher's talking. Gary Neville looks like he's fuming. Look at his face. Look.
Kenny, just quickly, because we were just about to go off. We're going to enjoy our Sunday bank holiday. Look, I'm even drinking for the first time on a Sunday. So what did you think of the game, Ken?
Fantastic game, complete control. I thought that when I asked you on Thursday about team selection, some people were different than mine, but I always thought fitness test and people putting themselves in Mikel's minds for Thursday. No player picks themselves this season. Players will look at their performances, think, right, I should be playing. There's half of that team played really well. They got me knocking at the door. Matt Ryan would think, right, if anything happens to Leno, I'm ready. I am absolutely ready. Bellerin did well today. I think, right, maybe I've listened to our manager. I've got past the halfway line. Martinelli, fantastic game of the match, man in the match. Yep. He has to think himself, right, I'm the contentious to start. For people who want an orthodox centre forward, a natural finisher, Aubameyang's completed nearly 90 minutes, scored as well. We can tell you about 75 minutes, but he scored as well. Looks fit, ready for Thursday. So this is always about winning, but making sure we get players as well. This Thursday's score was a disaster in terms of performances. Also in terms of like the way we defend, not a problem as such, but it doesn't kind of marry up and doesn't have a link with the attack. We now saw with David Luiz and Gabriel, we've got a situation where both can walk out the ball. It's a shame that David Luiz is out because he's going to have a big miss. No disrespect to Mari and Rob Holding, but I'm sorry, man. Football's about winning, and we need to win the game. Yes, you defend, but you both struggle for me to come out of the ball and make positive passes into our front, our midfield, attacking midfield, and then to our forwards. And that's something that we were going to need. So Mikel needs to think, right, it's all or nothing. Tactics, forget all this bollocks about false number nines and being cautious. At it. You've got nothing to lose. No one's going to, got nothing to lose. Be positive. And you've got players now who can give you an option if you want to go that way.
I totally agree with everything you said there, Kenny. Diesel?
Yeah, no, I agree, Ken. For me, it was a routine win. It was just a routine win. Newcastle were dreadful. We weren't brilliant, but then again, we didn't need to be. I call Arsenal flat track bullies. That's what I call us. That's what we are. When we're playing teams poor, like this, then we tend to win. When there's no pressure on us. When we play a team half decent, we get found out. I thought David Luiz had a decent game. I thought he knows how to ping the ball. I thought he played all right tonight. Martinelli, for me, is pretty, in my eyes, is now man of the match. He just brings something different. He brings that energy off the ball. He works hard. He's right. He never stops running. He's got such an ability to find space. I love how he finds space. I love how he gets one-on-one with the fullback and he takes them on. 8 times out of 10, he gets past him and he can get across him. I'd like to see him up front. I wanted Aubameyang to go on the left, and I wanted Martinelli up front today. I know Aubameyang scored, but I want to see Martinelli up front. I really do. I think he'd be an amazing striker. But yeah, that's.
I think what's happening, right, is that he's got no excuses now. There's no players at certainty. Sorry. Another thing as well. It's nice. Surely now we can see an option where your attacking emphasis doesn't have to be, let me give the ball to Saka and he'll win it for us. We've now seen another dimension where he can go elsewhere. You know what I mean? He didn't have to play Saka, but knowing Mikel, he probably was tempted to play Saka because of simple reasons that he generally does not think that we have the ability to open teams up, i.e. run at players. Like for instance, can you imagine if Sam Maximan played in our team? He would prefer, because at the end of the day, he'll have salt the party. But really, truly, you've got to beat what's in front of you. a lot of people can criticise Newcastle all they want, but at the end of the day, for morale, it's very low at the football club, and we needed that win. We didn't need, and you know, all the people said it saying in Newcastle. You and Terry knows, Diesel, me and you would definitely do. If we had lost and he played a team that had that attitude, we would have gone for it. And even Terry was well. So, no complaints. Have to win. Arsenal have to win every game, guys. We're Arsenal Football Club.
Exactly.
We even have to win the pre-season games.
Tell exactly what I said at the start of the stream.
Sorry, mate. I was just listening to Gary Neville. 2 secs.
Oh God, what's he saying there?
Let's see what he's saying.
While you're doing that, Aaron Knight, thank you very much, mate, for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Aaron Spot, Martinelli has to start on Thursday. Great job, guys. Keep up the good work. Aaron, thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. And I'm with you. Martinelli, he's got to start for me. He's got to start.
Well, he has to have a situation. He has to look at the situation. How can I shoehorn players like aubameyang, Martinelli, and Saka?
Smith Rowe, Odegaard, yeah, all of them. Yeah.
He has to see what he can do to shoehorn them. He has to, well, the good thing about it is that he won't have the conundrum of Ceballos because he won't be playing anyway. I still don't like Xhaka at left back. I don't like that because the simple reason is that I still want players to go on the right hand side. I have no problem with playing midfield alongside Partey, and maybe a third player could be maybe Odegaard or Smith Rowe. But I do think that we have to try and shoehorn someone like Martinelli on the side. There's no reason why he could play. So but the thing about it, it's such a shame because when players do get a chance, they actually look half decent, but they're not consistent enough because they're not exactly running away with it in terms of like the assists and goals.
Yeah,
you know, they're not making it difficult for Arteta to actually keep them on the side. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Any news on kickoff? Tell.
No news of kickoff. He's just fucking going on a rant again of saying that it'd be a famine to football if that Super League would have went ahead.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Getting right on his high horse again, right? But like I said to Diesel, and we were talking about in the stream, Ken, do you know what I mean? Why don't he lower his wages? Why don't Sky lower their wages to help all these people out that want to watch football? No, they won't do that, will they? They won't do that because they've got to sit there.
So basically, what Sky don't realise, their showpiece game, which is everyone. We're Arsenal fans, but we're not that. We're not schmucks. We know that because Man United and Liverpool are the biggest clubs in the country. Both, if you look at the titles that were between them, it's 39 between them. If a team wins 39 league titles between them, they're the biggest clubs in Britain. Plus, you take their European national players as well, biggest club. So what's happened, right? All well and good, but don't think that a lot of fans, right, are really bored for the owners. This is not about a suit. So when you try and whip it up, it's in jeopardy because guess what? Think before you open this, Sky.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe on Tuesday night, and we'd have a proper discussion about the Super League and Sky and all that because I think we've had our say on it yet, Diesel and Ken. Super League and Sky and whatever.
Definitely, because you've got to look at this one. Now you've got to go. Yeah, Dave. Look, football fans, you speak to a lot of you guys on a regular basis.